Howdy everybody, Pinstripe here. What is going on with you? Welcome back to some more Reheated gameplay here today on the multiplayer map known as Pigs in Space, which has got some pretty cool lighting to say the least. I mean, look at that skybox, but it does beg the question, if we're on the moon, then how come there's a moon in the skybox? I think that was in the original map, I'm not entirely sure, but I am liking the shadows going on the pigs themselves, because in the original game, shadows that cast over the pigs aren't really a thing, and I'm guessing that was primarily down to the whole, needing space on the PlayStation, and shadows can be quite complicated, and indeed lighting as a whole. It's subject to change, I know, as is everything in this game's development currently, but I'm liking the look of it. I don't know about you guys. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. I must also apologise for the lack of Reheated gameplay recently. I know it's been like, 2.5, going on 3 months now since the last episode of gameplay. So again, my apologies for that. You guys know how busy I am with all these different videos and projects and stuff. So Reheated is in the mix, of course, and you also know my thoughts on what I intend to do this year with Reheated, and keeping you guys as up to date with this project's progress as possible, both with the gameplay I've got, the info I get, and hopefully going to revisit the team at some point in 2020. One of the key things I've noticed about Reheated is that the general public are continuing to realize that this project exists. So, I mean, we've talked about it in Discord already, but the amount of views I've been getting on some of my earlier Reheated videos are doing pretty well. They're in fact the best I have got in terms of view count on any type of series that I've done so far, and I guess that's with good reason. There is a huge following, just it takes time to find all those people. And I mean, when this game is released, just think about how much the community is going to grow through people playing this game, through making their own gameplay. I know that currently, it'll be limited to the PS4, but that isn't really a limitation in itself, because we can get content through console players, and maybe even if it does go to PC or any other console or any other type of platform, there's just so many ways that this project can grow, and it's overall just a very positive outlook for the future of this community, because this is the beginning of the stepping stones that will take us forward and continue to make us grow as well, which is probably one of the things I say the most when I make these type of videos, whether it be on Reheated or just the original game as it is, both on PC and on PlayStation. There is so much to come from this, positive and maybe some negative. There's going to be stuff that people aren't going to like from the final release of Reheated. When that will be, I have no idea, because once again, everything is still being worked on and changed. I mean, we're giving feedback as a community on every single aspect of what the game currently looks like. And I feel like every member on the Reheated team is always listening and always taking note of every detail that we ask for, both in terms of, custom things that could be added, new weapons, new teams, bugs that need fixing that really restrict single player in certain ways. Just everything that's in the current game and what we can do to make it better and ultimately give this franchise a new lease of life. Moving forward, and I do intend to release further Reheated gameplay. I do have a couple more single player and multiplayer maps to go through, and just so you can see every bit of what I'm seeing in terms of the gameplay itself and all the elements that come together to make this game what it is, just so we can analyze and review every single section that we possibly can from what we know Reheated to currently look like. But hopefully we'll have more updated stuff as well in terms of both gameplay and info on how the project is going in the future. So more regular videos on Reheated. Leave your thoughts in the comments as always. Let's get a discussion going. What do you think about this map in particular, and indeed the topics that I've touched on in this video? What are your thoughts? Let me know. And in the meantime, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you all later for the next one.
Oh man, I'm just winded.